And right now, you are looking at a free man. After spending 4.5 years in a federal prison in Louisiana, former Alabama Governor Don Siegelman is back home with his family this evening. Hello, I'm Jim Dunaway.
And I'm Sherry Jackson. As you saw in that video, Siegelman was greeted at the airport by supporters and close friends. CBS 42 News reporter Brittany Bivens was there for his arrival. She joins us now live at Siegelman's home in Vestavia Hills. Brittany.
Well, Sherry, we saw Don Siegelman arrive just a few minutes ago. He drove up this hill and then went into the driveway, and he is inside now with his family. A few other cars accompanying him as he came up. This is a much quieter location than what we saw just a few moments ago at the airport. There were huge crowds of supporters, friends, family members that were there to see Siegelman as he arrives in Birmingham. That happened just about an hour ago. His plane touched down just a few moments later than expected, but that definitely did not deter the excitement of his supporters. Some of his nieces even held up handmade signs for their uncle, and we heard that for at least one of those nieces, it was the first time she had met Don Siegelman. For Siegelman's supporters, this of course marks the end of a long struggle spanning several years to see him released from prison. But Siegelman is still on parole, which means he does have to abide by the rules of the Department of Corrections. And when some people tried to ask him some questions, we were told he was not going to be able to talk to us just yet. The terms of his parole, we're told, are still yet to be defined.
Tomorrow morning, he'll be meeting with his probation officer. At that time, he'll be given new guidelines about what his new life is going to be like, what he will be allowed to do regarding media access, access to friends, family, all the restrictions that he'll have to get used to.
After leaving the airport, Don Siegelman did make a little drive through town. You can hear the cheers and excitement there from his supporters as they gathered over on 20th Street in downtown Birmingham. Definitely a lot of excitement from them as they have been waiting for years to see him released from prison. A lot of people only found out yesterday or the day before that this was going to happen. So you can see just the enthusiasm from the crowd as Don Siegelman is back home. Now back here in Vestavia Hills at the home of Don Siegelman, we are told that it's going to be a pretty quiet evening. Siegelman just plans to spend these next few hours enjoying his freedom, spending time with his closest friends and family. We will continue to keep you updated at 6 and at 10. For now, live from Vestavia Hills, Brittany Bivens, CBS 42 News.